would just like to say thank you on behalf of the North East region for representing them here today for the Northumberland and Durham Coalfields. LCAP, for Easington Lane Community Access Point, is a bit of a mouthful, so we just go for LCAP. We've had a presence in the village since 1928 as a now building. I am told, I don't know if Steve's in, but I think that's Steve doing his first monitoring visit back in 1928. That's shortly after the building opened. But we are a village built around the colliery. The colliery was one of the first in the East Durham coalfield, opened in 1825, and closed just before its 150th anniversary in 74. We are quite unique in the city of Sunderland. We have a higher than average elderly population, a lower than average younger population. We're on the cusp of Sunderland and County Durham, which brings its own transport links problems, and we often get overlooked by both County Durham and Sunderland. However, today through CRT and others, we do have a refurbished and extended building which was done just over 15 years ago. So we have two buildings. We have a main building, you can see there. We have an outdoor space which includes a community garden, an allotment, a heritage garden and a memorial garden. We have a welfare hall, and we also have a community transport scheme. But it hasn't always been quite so positive. We were founded in 2001, so we've been members and supporters through the CRT since our early days. However, about 5 years ago, our then auditor suggested we close due to lack of contracts, lack of services. The trustees then decided against that recommendation, and we're in quite a different place where we are today to 2015, where we had one minibus and one part-time member of staff. Today we have 4 minibuses, soon to have 5, and potentially 6 in the middle of next year. Over the last 2 years, we've seen both our hall and our main building refurbished in order to have premises and a fleet of minibuses to provide services to our needy community. Our staff team has gone from a single member just over 4 years to 7, soon to be 8. And again, that's thanks to CRT with the recent grant we've had. But like a lot of us in the room, we couldn't manage without our volunteers. And our volunteers take all kinds of different shapes and roles within the organisation, as you can see up there. And there's some of our volunteers actually in the pictures to the side. We are hoping to develop a men's shed, and I've been talking to some of our colleagues. It's funny you've got to come all the way to Yorkshire to speak to colleagues in the village next door. But that's how we operate today. We have things for all ages, all groups, all times of day, night and weekends. I'm not quite sure what's next because it is still there. I was told that was going to be removed. But we're thankful to Steve and to Lynn for their support. The regular community insight statistics that come out help us understand our community better. They're always a friendly face at all the funding fairs. In fact, you go through the door and you get a wave off them both there. There we go, there's a wave from them both at the back. That's great. Sharing grant opportunities and bringing people to us as well. Steve and Lynn organised a regional event at LCAP earlier this year for former colliery welfares, and that was great to be part of. And of course, the practical support membership is invaluable. But where are we going with all this? Certainly by the first quarter of next year, we'll have our centre refurbished, our hall will be refurbished, we'll take delivery of our new minibus. Therefore, we need to recruit more volunteers. To relaunch our toddler group, which our creche will be fully refurbished, as well as the outdoor play area, to host more events and activities to meet the needs of our community, which is quite unique. We think we're no different to many other places, but we are a small community. We work hard in our community, and we're there for the benefit of our community. But thanks to CRT for enabling us to do what we do. Thank you.